What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mr. Amazing Show. I'm your host, aka Xlo. Today we're gonna cook a 5-star meal. We have lobster, but before we do so, I want to show you guys something amazing. Now I have an onion here, and with this onion, when you cut it, you cry, or the fume gets to your eyes and you cry. But I found a way to cut onion without crying, but it requires a lot of skills. So I'm only gonna say, do this with supervision, or don't do this at home unless you're good. So what I'm gonna do is get an onion out here, and I'm gonna blindfold myself. I'm gonna close my eyes. So first of all, when I close my eyes, I won't get the fume in my eyes, and I won't tear up. So since sometimes people don't believe me that I close my eyes, so I'm gonna blindfold myself first, and then I'm gonna cut the onion with my eyes closed. So get your knife, and I'm left hand. I can cover my right, but I'm gonna use my left. So my eyes are closed. I can't see anything. So if someone was to punch me, I would probably get hit. So here goes. I'm gonna cut, and hopefully I don't cut my hands. Check that out. No cuts. So now you see that, now I'm gonna close my eyes and cut the onion because I don't want to get all teary. So this is a way to cut onions without crying. So my eyes are closed and I'm cutting. Voila! Look, no hands. I mean, no cuts. But that's how Mr. Amazing do it. So again, we're cooking lobster, and the next scene you'll probably see more of it cooking. So. Okay, as I was saying, we were making a 5-star meal, but we're going to add some fish to it. And here I got a mackerel. It's a very beautiful fish. And I'm going to fillet it, or not fillet it, but cut out, take out the guts, and then I'm going to roast it and mix with some sauce. So what you want to do first with fish is, if you're not going to fillet it, you want to cut right in the stomach, like this. You see the blood is squirting out. And then cut up more, so you can get to the mouth and the gills, because you want to take out the gills and all the guts. So I want to say PG-13. Alright, once you get that, you want to get to the mouth, and you want to get the spot right here, as you guys can see. Take your knife, cut around the mouthpiece, and rip it. And once you get that, everything should come out easy. Get your hands behind the gills of the fish, as you can see. And I like to use newspaper to wrap it up and then throw it away. That way it doesn't stink up your garbage. So once you get that, like I said, it rips out easy, just like that. Get all the insides out. And there you have it. And then now I'm gonna wash it and make it all nice and then cook it. Cut.
Rolling and action.
And with lobster, you gotta wash it, because you think about lobsters, they're in the ocean, in the bottom floor, so they get dirty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some lime and just wash the lobster clean before I boil it. Now I've cooked with lobster before, and trust me, boiling is the best technique to cook lobster. Why? Because it keeps all the moisture and all the juice in. When you fry it and grill it, you kind of lose the meat. The meat kind of shrinks. So to get the most out of your lobster, you want to wash it and then boil it. You want to bring the camera over here? So what I'm doing is just lemoning it down, just washing it, just getting all the dirt or whatever is left from the excess. I'm gonna wash it good. And lemon juice just gives it a little natural flavor, but also cleans it very good. And watch out, there are some sharp parts of the lobster, so you gotta be careful. So after washing it, bring it to a pot and just kind of throw it in the water here, and then it will boil, and then next time you'll see it all red. As for the mackerel, we're throwing it in this grill right here, cooking it, and after that we're gonna make the sauce. Cut. Okay, now that we got everything cooking, we got the lobster boiling, and we got the fish cooking in the grill, we're gonna make a sauce. So this sauce is really simple. It's a tomato sauce we're gonna make. It's gonna be spicy, sour, and everything. We have shrimp, tomato, cilantro, garlic, a little bit of minced lemongrass. As you saw, the onion and the peppers. So what we want to do is first get an oil going, and I'm gonna use olive oil, a little bit of it, put it on the pan, just kind of. And we're gonna saute the onion, garlic, and everything, so it gives it that scent. So, kind of just around your pan, and then we want to take garlic, throw a little bit of garlic, some onion, and just kind of get that going. I'm going to take a little salt, and some fresh pepper, and like I said, don't do this at home unless you're professional, else you're going to cut yourself. Just kind of throw a little bit of pepper in there, just kind of give it a taste. Throw some more. Now you get that going. And we're going to add some spicy pepper because you want the sauce to be a little bit spicy. Just throw that in. Now comes the soy sauce. Take a dab. Oyster sauce, just throw a few. Get that going. As you can see, this is what it will look like. Kind of mix. And now we throw in some tomatoes. So it's going to liquefy and turn into a sauce. Turn down the heat a bit. And you can add some garlic salt. And then as I get going, you can start adding more onion, more garlic, and green onions are also known as scallions. Add some scallions. Kind of mix the sauce up. And this is what it will look like. And just keep cooking it until it becomes a sauce.
Camera rolling, action.
Okay, now we got the sauce going. As you can see, it's becoming sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of cilantro. Some fresh, and we're going to add some hot sauce. I recommend sriracha. Just put a little bit of some of that, make it more spicy. Stir it up, and then we're going to throw in some more fresh onions to give it some more flavor. It's up to you. If you like onion, throw it. If you don't, you can leave it out. And some more Thai pepper, or very spicy cut up pepper. And just get that, and then just stir it up. As you can see, this is what it'll look like. And that's going to be the base sauce for the lobster and the fish. Oh, and it smells so good right now. Spicy, salty, flavorful, with herbs. Yeah, it's almost ready. Unfortunately, I have a small pot and I'm cooking the lobster and I have to rotate it. So what I'm going to do is something pretty cool or whatever. Take the antennas of the lobster, take it, and then look how red it is. And then just throw it in there, rotate it. Look how red it is. And there you got it, so that both sides cook. Now that's cool, isn't it? You don't eat this, so you can kind of play around with these and pick it up and move it all around. And that's how we do it. Okay. Now we're going to throw the shrimp into the sauce, just to kind of give it more flavor and something to go with the sauce. So when you put it on the fish, it looks good and it tastes good. And with that, we're going to squeeze a little bit of lime, just give it a zest, and just kind of stir it up. Now, there's also additional MSG if you want to add into the enhance the flavor, but Since a lot of people don't like MSG, I'll just leave it out. And this is what the sauce looks like with the shrimp. Obviously, you can eat the shrimp by itself, but you kind of want to put it on the fish so that you make it a 5-star plate. And the lobster is boiling lovely. It's red. And with seafood, it cooks fast, so you don't want to leave the shrimp in there too long, so you want to turn off the heat. Just kind of let it simmer. After that, you can kind of garnish it with cilantro, fresh cilantro, maybe a little bit of onion just to give it that fresh, and then just leave it, and then you don't have to cook it anymore. Just kind of leave it and let it sit. So, alright guys, now we got the mackerel cooked. As you can see, we grilled it. We're just gonna cut it up, kind of in half, just to get all the meat. If you look, all that perfectly cut. And then here's the cool part: the bone is really big, so you can just take the bone and pull it out like this. Now, isn't that amazing or what? That's why they call me Mr. Amazing. And then you got this bone part, and like I said, you can see the steam. Here's the bone part. You can lick it, throw it away, or you just throw it away randomly. I don't want to lick it, but I'll just throw it. Maybe in a different day when the camera's not, I'll lick it. And now that we got that done, what we want to do is just take some sauce, as we got it made, and just spread that all over that goodness. You can see the shrimp, the cilantro, the tomato. Oh, it just looks so good. Just kind of, yeah, put that all like that. And garnish it, of course, make it look nice and yummy. Throw some cilantro a little bit more. I feel like I'm obsessed with cilantro, but it's such a good herb and spice. And yeah, just pick some XX bone, throw it away, and look at that. Now you got a nice mackerel fish with some spicy, sour tomato sauce with some shrimp on it, and that's just gonna be so good to eat right there. And for that, now we're gonna go to the lobster, and now the lobster's fully cooked, and we're gonna put it here. Now for lobster, what you want to do is we're gonna cook it this way. We're gonna cut it in half, the meat, and then we're just gonna put some sauce over it. Now with lobster, people like to take butter and dip, but me personally, I like to make a sauce and just marinate it on top and just eat it that way. What we want to do is get a good knife, and we got a special knife. We call it the Mo knife. And it's big, it's thick, and it can cut through bone and anything, but I like it. So we're just gonna kind of go like this. Cut it in half, as you can see. Perfect cut with the Mo knife. Just kind of. And then just kind of split it open. Now, I usually don't eat the inside, but I'm just gonna kind of marinate, make it taste. Like I said, I'm making a 5-star dish, so I want it to look as nice as I can. Just, oh, look at all that meat right in the lobster tail. You see that? Perfectly right in the middle. And what we're going to do now is just take the sauce that I made, just kind of marinate with it. If you can see, we take the sauce right here and just all this goodness right in the middle of the tail, because the tail has the most meat. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good already. My mouth is watering as I'm talking to you. My drool or drip on the lobster, and then I get to eat it all by myself. And then, like I said again, garnish it, make it look good, make it look nice, make it look delicious. The shrimp fell out. We'll take the shrimp, put it on the fish, take some more garnish, just top over it, and just make it all look really good and tasty. Take some fresh pepper, cut. These are sweet fresh pepper. And just take some purple onions and just top it all. Just go all out. Just go crazy. Just make it look good and tasty all the way. Like I said, a 5-star dinner meal, which is pretty expensive, but since you're cooking with someone amazing, you can do it yourself. Now the next part is that we get to eat it, and I'm pretty sure you don't get to watch it, but if you're lucky, we'll show you little glimpses of us eating it. And take some lime, just put it there for the taste and look, and there you have it, a 5-star dinner with lobster and mackerel, all fresh and nice and cooked. So that's about it. So we'll check you out next time.